take it you were able to get away without too much trouble.
I've got a few hours before anyone misses me. You?
I'm not expected anywhere until the morning.
Well then, I guess that means we have all the time in the world.
Okay, give me another one.
69 Copo Chevelle.
Okay, Chevelle. 427 V8, only 400 made in the world.
That's pretty good.
Hey, okay.
68 L88.
68 L88. 170 mph, 550 horsepower?
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep them coming.
Come on, man. It's like you're cramming for an exam. You're just meeting Sandy's father.
I'm just meeting Sandy's father. The man clearly doesn't understand.
Well, help me understand, bruh.
Okay. He started his own brickworks company from scratch, all right? He has won the entrepreneurial award the last 5 years in a row. He's a hard-driving, old-school, A-type personality, if there ever was one, okay? He's into muscle cars and fishing, and he's a crossbow enthusiast. That's a real thing.
You think that this is gonna impress him?
Well, you know, when Sandy got divorced, he saw how hard it was on her. So now that we're serious, he's gonna be taking a really tough look at me, and I'd like to be able to pass the smell test.
Do you even know him camouflage?
Okay, that's it.
What? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning up, thank you.
I've never seen you clean up.
Well, it's happening. Get used to it.
Logan. I'll be right there. Anyway, I think you're gonna do great.
Hey, can you grab those newspapers on the... He's gone. Sure, I'll get that later. What am I thinking?
Hey, IIB. Excuse me.
Hey.
What do we got here?
White male, mid-30s, looks to be dead about 3-4 hours tops.
Looks like he bled out right here. You think he put up a fight?
Oh, he was stabbed in the back.
Any suspects?
Not yet. But he only checked in 5 hours ago, and it looks like the bed has been occupied.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
Mr. Potter was a British attaché to the Consul General. MI6 has asked us to personally help in the investigation.
So our victim was a spy?
Let's go. And then I have to run out again. Another big case.
Well, I'll probably be at work when you get home, so I'll put some dinner in the fridge.
I know. Again.
We'll talk when we talk. We'll see each other when we see each other, okay?
Thank you for being so understanding about this.
By this, I assume you mean the thing we're not talking about? I don't want to pressure you, okay? I know having a baby's a big decision.
It is, but it's also not fair to leave you hanging. You know, I'm trying to wrap my head around what it would mean to raise a child and work in this job.
You don't have to do that alone. You know that, right?
I know. You'd make a great dad.
I know. I've been trying to tell you. Go, save the world. I will still be great when you get home.
What do we know?
Well, our British diplomat, Jeremy Potter, checked into the hotel at 7 p.m. and was killed at 10 p.m.
No forced entry or defensive wounds, so he probably knew his attacker. And forensics also confirmed that he had sex not too long before he died.
And Mr. Potter checked into the hotel for one night only. Could it be a crime of passion?
Possible, but the phone cord was cut and his cell phone is still missing.
Which is why I couldn't call for help.
Right.
Forensics seems to think that the killer was left-handed, and the murder weapon was a 10-inch blade, so I'm thinking maybe some type of hunting knife or something. He was stabbed in the back and bled out within minutes.
So this is the work of someone who knows what they're doing.
Looks like it.
Well, I talked to the British consulate. They were tight-lipped, but my sources tell me that he was on an MI6 watch list.
Did they tell you why?
He was somehow mixed up in an investigation into an international drug cartel.
Well, maybe the cartel took him out.
Well, the Brits want to sell that. Maybe there's something relevant on that.
Maybe. I've secured a 24-hour news blackout on the story until we find out more. MI6 are keeping a lid on the British media, but we need to find out what Jeremy Potter was into.
Potter, we're gonna do everything that we can to find who killed your husband.
Thank you. He was a good man. This has been a terrible shock.
We just need to ask you a couple of questions, okay?
Of course.
Did you notice anything unusual in your husband's behavior lately?
He seemed a little distant. He's been busy. And honestly, I suppose I've been occupied with our son Jordan.
Did your husband ever talk about his work? Did you ever notice anyone following him or any unusual phone calls?
No, I'll meet you there. I have your information from the agency.
I don't know. There are always sensitive issues that a diplomat must not share with his wife.
Do you feel that there might have been something he was holding back from you?
He was secretive. He needed to be for his job, but he was getting tired of it. We were discussing making a change.
Was he thinking of leaving the service?
Yes. Jeremy was a brilliant man. He could have done well at any career that he chose.
I'm sorry, but we do have to ask you, where were you last night?
Of course. I was here at home with my child.
We'll confirm that she was home last night, but I don't think she's a suspect.
I read her listening on a phone call of Jeremy's. He was making arrangements for a meeting set up by the agency.
Could be the CIA. Maybe he was playing some game with the Americans and his own people took him out.
Anything's possible in a spy game, especially if he was a liability.
I have Jeremy's travel itinerary from the consulate. He made frequent trips to Hong Kong over the last year.
Okay, well, that's a popular spot for offshore accounts, right? A young father doesn't jump ship without a life vest.
Maybe the cartel's financing his retirement plan. He's going to Hong Kong to make deposits.
I'll look deeper into his financials and see if I can track any large deposits or upgrades to his lifestyle.
Okay, we'll head to the British consulate, see if we can pry any information.
I thought these magazines are supposed to be full of pictures of women in bikinis. It's just car. Hey, now we're talking. Huh? You think her parents are proud of her? Not really appropriate for during work hours. You get back to the job. Thanks. Enjoy your magazine. Hi.
Daddy, this is Oz.
It's very nice to meet you, sir. It's quite the grip you've got there.
Nice suit.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
I thought you were a nurse or something.
No, I'm actually the head of emergency services. Not that nurses like our Sandy here aren't an invaluable part of the team. You know, not that she's our Sandy, just our Sandy. You know, like, how was lunch?
Oh, I took him to her favorite place.
Oh, pho hung? Did you just die? Those noodles just melt in your mouth.
It's soup.
Yeah. Speaking of soup, you know, my friend is in the process of souping up his Pontiac 455.
Really?
Yeah.
70?
Yeah, that's the classic year, right?
Super Duty?
You bet.
Super Duty didn't come out till 73.
My mistake. But like the Super Duty, this baby also has round port cylinder heads and cast iron exhaust header manifolds, so probably the finest American engine offered that year.
Wow. You really know your stuff.
Oh, I dabble. Yeah.
I should get back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it was very nice to meet you, Mr. Wardwell.
You too.
Hope to do it again.
You can let go.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Thank you for meeting with us, Miss Parkhurst. As you know, MI6 has asked for our help in finding whoever killed Jeremy Potter.
I'll help however I can. You'll have to understand that I cannot share certain pieces of sensitive or confidential information.
Of course.
Was it true that MI6 was looking into him?
If you'd like to know about MI6's activities, I suggest you ask MI6.
Well, what about his trips to Hong Kong? Were those sanctioned by the consulate?
They have been investigated. There's been no proof of malfeasance on Jeremy's part.
Was Jeremy acting suspicious?
I think you've been watching too many spy films. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm due to meeting.
Well, if you think of anything that could help us, please call.
She's lying. She has a file on him.
Anything on Potter's financials?
No big deposits, no diamonds or luxury cars purchased, but the hotel sent over some video from the night Jeremy was killed. That's him getting out of the elevator with a woman.
Could this be our killer?
They got off on the same floor, and this was about an hour and a half before Jeremy's time of death. The doorman flagged her a cab. The cab company just sent me an address where she was dropped off on the west side.
Relay it to Toby and Michelle. Have them pick her up. Oh, and tell them to be careful. She could be a trained killer.
I see movement.
IIB, open up.
Can I help you?
Jessica Traynor?
I think we're gonna need reinforcements.
Rob, there's a sippy cooking in French.
I know, Jess, I know.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
We just need to ask you a couple of questions, but maybe you'd prefer to go somewhere a little bit more private.
I've got my hands full. You can ask me anything here.
Can you identify this man?
Why are you asking me?
If you could just answer the question.
What's going on here, Jess?
They just want to know if I know this man. And I don't.
You sure?
You sure that no one knows?
You don't trust the agency? I've never met this man before.
Can you tell me what's going on here, Jess?
I don't know.
His name is Jeremy Potter. He was found murdered in his hotel room last night.
What does that have to do with my wife?
I met with him last night.
You were the last one to see him alive.
Can we discuss this somewhere else?
Yeah, why don't you come back to our office?
Rob, just take Russell upstairs. It's time for his nap. Call a lawyer.
So, how long did you know Mr. Potter?
I didn't know him. Not really.
So you just met him last night?
Sounds horrible when you put it like that. We met through the agency.
Which agency?
Samantha Matheson.
The website for cheating spouses. They make cheating look as wholesome as apple pie.
Have you used the website before?
No. It's my first time. I'm not that kind of person.
So what happened after you two had sex?
Thank you. Took a shower and then I left.
What time was that?
Sometime after 8.
You see anyone suspicious in the hallway?
No.
Jeremy say he was in danger?
We didn't talk about our personal lives. I really wish I hadn't gotten involved in this.
The Samantha Matheson Agency, it's an anonymous hookup site for married people.
Didn't that used to be called an airport bar?
Jeremy Potter was a member for about a year. I checked his records.
I'm guessing the company doesn't bill their clients as Samantha Matheson.
That'd be fun explaining that one to the spouse, wouldn't it?
Exactly. It actually comes up on the bill as the Cookbook Club. The company sells itself on privacy. It's got a 100% secrecy guarantee.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, it means that this website is very difficult to hack, even for a Jedi Master.
So why don't you join the site?
I could take the easy way out and make a profile, poke around, and see what the site's all about, I guess.
Just make sure it stays as research.
What about our suspect, Mrs. Traynor?
Well, my reads pointed to a lonely housewife. If she's a spy, that's one hell of a cover story.
She is left-handed. There's still a lot we don't know about her or our victim, but they do have one thing in common. The website.
Pay them a visit.
All right, let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful, that's great. Tanya Wilkes?
Yes, can I help you?
IIB. Can we chat for a minute?
I'm kind of busy right now.
This won't take long.
Keep going. It's okay. Yes, what can I do for you?
Adultery seems to be a booming business. I take it you don't approve of the service I provide. That's fine. Is your company based on personal experience? I'm happily married. Never felt the urge to stray. But some married people are desperate for excitement. there's a market for it, I saw a way to monetize that.
How does this work?
Well, our clients register on the site, they create a profile, they browse, and if they want to make contact, there's a fee for private messages. And what is it that you provide exactly? A safe place to play. Everything our clients do on our site is completely secure and secret. What's this about? Jeremy Potter was found murdered in his hotel room last night after hooking up with Jessica Traynor, both clients of yours. That's shocking news, but I'm not sure there's anything I can do to help you.
Why not?
Well, I'm known for providing maximum secrecy and privacy to my clients. This is a homicide investigation. If you don't share whatever information you have, we will shut down your website. You understand that, right? Of course.
Is there anything you're not telling us?
Name's Don Hutchison.
Cookbook Club cancellations can only be made by members.
Well, he can't. My husband is dead. He was murdered.
If there's anything relevant I can think of, I will definitely share it with you.
When you do, you give us a call.
Of course. Thank you. All right, how's it look?
This is Don Hutchison, 43, married, father of 2. He was found dead in the Rainbow Motel 10 nights ago.
I was stabbed to death and the phone cord was cut. Same MO as our killer. I'll let Metro know we're going to take over.
Good.
Let's find out what our victims have in common. Foreign connections, ties with the intelligence community.
They both have glasses. Same hair, same eyes, same facial features.
Do you think someone's using the website to profile their target?
More like a hunting ground.
2 deaths in 10 days. If we don't get this guy soon, there's going to be a 3rd.
We might be looking at a serial killer. I just talked to my contacts. Jessica Traynor has absolutely no ties to the intelligence community.
That's the same as our second victim, Don Hutchinson. He's not a spy. He's an investment banker.
Well, we spoke to Mr. and Mrs. Traynor. I see couples therapy in their future.
Did you get anything from them?
An alibi for the night of the murder. He says that they were watching TV all night.
No, he could be covering for her.
No, he was pretty angry with her. I don't see him lying. Jessica swears she never met Don Hutchinson.
Okay, so let's assume for a minute that Jessica's telling the truth. There has to be someone or something that connects these 2 victims. What else do we know about them?
Well, I did some digging, and these guys have totally different careers. They live on opposite sides of town. There seems to be nothing connecting them other than their physical similarities and their affinity for cookbooks.
All right, so the only real connection then is this damn website. You might want to shake that tree until it bears some fruit.
Mrs. Wilkes. You again. Who's that?
Don Hutchinson.
Somebody is using your website as a hunting ground. The bodies are starting to pile up. There's been another murder, and you're going to help us before it happens again. I told you before, my business is built upon absolute and total privacy among consenting adults. Every member signs a detailed disclaimer absolving us of any responsibility. So we'll get a warrant. I have a top Bay Street firm on retainer. They'll type your warrant until doomsday.
You lied to us. You knew about Don Hutchinson's murder, but you kept it from us.
Thousands of people use my site every single day. How could I possibly know it was connected? Word will spread like wildfire.
You know what? We're gonna have that press conference. Let the world know there's a killer out there stalking your clients. That the Samantha Matheson agency is a dangerous place to play.
You can't do that. Yeah, we can, and we will. And while we're at it, we'll bring you up on charges of obstruction. Fine. What do you want? Names, addresses, personal details, everything. Well, you can have the client data, but the conversation and hookup data scrubs itself clean every 24 hours. It uses proprietary software. Cost me a fortune. I couldn't even begin to tell you how it works.
So you find us someone who can. Hey, Mr. Boone, thanks for coming in. Can we get you a glass of water?
No, I'm fine. Listen, this won't take long, will it? I gotta get back to my office.
We'll have you out of here in just a minute. I gotta tell you, the security system you built, it stonewalled even me.
Well, then it's doing what it's supposed to, isn't it?
We want to know, can someone log in and access the other members' messages?
No, that's impossible. It's a 7-pass low level deleted every 24 hours. D&D Quality Security, one of my clients, by the way.
What about if it was still in the database? Could an administrator monitor and duplicate it offline?
Code monkeys, back to work.
We know you subcontracted out some of the work.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is all my software.
If you parceled out your work, that would be a huge security breach.
I need all 4 subroutines by tomorrow. $10 an hour. Do it fast. Doesn't have to be pretty, okay?
Look, we know that you're using outside coders to do your work for you. Now, if you did the same thing with, say, the Department of National Defense, that would be an indictable offense.
Could I get that glass of water now?
Yeah, could we get the names of the coders?
Got lots of water here for you. Nice.
Dad, you really didn't need to pick me up from work. I walk home alone every day.
Well, you know, town's full of creeps.
You're back. That's great. I got some great news for you, sir.
Call me Bill.
Oh, okay, Bill. Well, I got 3 words. Classic car pageant. Opening night of the auto show, 2 tickets.
It's tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, you heard about it?
Yeah, I was hoping to take it in before I left town.
Well, then you and I are on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We were supposed to go to Tara's play. It's opening night, our first lead role.
Yeah, but it's a play. You know, I'd like rather go at the end of the run. Let them work out all the kinks. Plus, your dad seems pretty excited about the classic car pageant.
Yeah, of course. Go. You boys have fun, okay? Old cars. Yay!
So what do you say, Bill? Are you in?
Sure.
All right, tomorrow night it is. I will see you there. Pedal to the metal.
I'm gonna bring the car around, sweetie.
Oh, okay. I'll be out there at 5. That's it, because you're talking to her. Call me sweetie. Is it just me, or is he not that excited about this?
It's just him, Mr. Gruff.
I'm sorry about the play. I totally spaced out on it. I promise you we will go another night.
It's fine. If my dad likes you, missing opening night's fine.
You sure?
Of course, it's fine. Look, fine.
Okay, you're the best. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Metro did another sweep of the first victim's hotel room.
Didn't turn up anything. Not surprising, it was 10 days ago.
So Boone didn't make the software himself, so it looks like we have 12 more coders to look into.
Interests, opera, fine wine, gourmet dining. I'll take you on a romantic ride around town before sweeping you off to my bedroom. I like this.
Good. Is that me?
Well, it's you, but it's a fantasy, a client 2.0, if you will. It's a fake profile that I made so I could lurk around the site.
Is that my vacation photo?
I think it's a good... I'll take it down. Take it down now. Okay, guys, so using what Boone just gave us, I can monitor traffic, but he was right. The messages are encrypted with 256-bit keys, so I can see open chats, but that's about it.
Is there anything on the coders that he used?
Give me a second.
Okay, but if he had outside people working on the site, one of them could be eavesdropping.
Well, you're saying that someone could be periodically cloning the drives, and if they created a security algorithm themselves.
Then they could break into it whenever they wanted to.
Yeah.
Guys, hold up. There's someone else in here. Administrative access, but it's not us and it's not the agency.
Can you track them?
They got a lot of proxies, but I can trace it through Istanbul, Sydney, Portland, Seattle, Toronto. All right, I got an IP.
Can they see you?
No, I'm a digital ninja. It's registered to an apartment complex in Rexdale, Tom Walton.
Yeah, that's one of the guys that Boone gave us.
He's a 19-year-old computer engineering student at York.
Let's go pick him up.
Purely out of curiosity. How many hits did that profile get?
You want to see?
Still nothing. I'll bet you $20 I know what you're thinking. I didn't read your mind.
Okay, what am I thinking?
Just thinking these guys got what they deserve because they cheated on their wives.
Wow, you think I'm that judgmental?
No, I know you. You have a strong feeling about these things.
I don't get all of the sneaking around. The kids at home, all of the lying.
People lie. It's what we do. I mean, I lied to Tia constantly.
You didn't cheat on her.
No, but, you know, I looked her in the eyes and I would lie about my thing, about what I do with the IIB. Couldn't take it anymore.
You told her?
Yeah, I had to. Figured it'd only be worse if I didn't. I think that the only thing you can control in a relationship is your own honesty. You gotta hope that the other person does the same.
Oh, didn't work out so well for you, did it?
Sure, look. Check this out.
That's him. Tom Walton? IIB.
What is this about? Tom, what is this about? Gotta scrub the drive. Scrub the drive.
He's gonna
Go
erase
round.
his hard drive.
Get off me! Ow! Ow, that hurts! Ah. I already told you I didn't do anything wrong.
So why did you run?
Where I'm from, cops get in your face, it's not gonna go well.
Well, where I'm from, you, Ron, you did something wrong.
I panicked.
Well, we spoke to some of the other employees that worked on the site. They said that you programmed the security code.
Yeah, so?
You wrote the code. You were the only one with high-level access. But were you stalking these people's interactions?
No, that's not even possible.
We traced your IP address. You created a backdoor. You were on there watching them connect. Let's talk about Crystal Bennett and Luisa Lopez.
No.
These are the aliases you created. What kind of game are you playing? You get off on watching these guys?
Is that why you lured them to their deaths?
Okay, this is crazy.
All right. You recognize these men?
No. No, who are they?
These are our murder victims. These are the men that you stalked.
No. I didn't kill anyone.
These are some serious charges, Tom.
Where were you 2 nights ago?
Okay. I was with someone out in Pickering. His name's Leon Riddell. I have the bus ticket somewhere you can check.
No, you want to keep your little affair private, Leon? 5K, meet me at the bus station.
How do you know Leon?
From the Samantha Matheson site. But I didn't kill anyone.
We blackmailing him?
Well, he deserved to pay. It was cheating. Look, I only set up these profiles to find good blackmail targets. All these guys had good jobs, nice families.
It says here that your father left you and your mother when you were a kid. Did your dad leave your mom for another woman? Is that what this is all about?
Well, none of the other guys I blackmailed up and left their wife and kids. But I didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, so you keep saying. And none of these guys suspected that you ID'd them from the website?
No, I'd make something up. Like I was the kid someone their wife worked with, that kind of thing. Trust me, once these guys are busted, they don't really want to ask questions.
But you didn't kill them, right?
Well, you better hope extortion is the only thing you're charged with tonight.
What's next?
Let's call Leon Riddell. Check out his alibi.
I get a lawyer, right?
Tom had quite the collection of stalker videos. I should have made popcorn.
Okay, so we caught him in the act on camera, then he would demand hush money.
Doesn't mean he didn't kill her victims.
This exchange with Riddell was on his mind the night Potter was killed.
So I just got off the phone with Leon Riddell. He saw Tom 2 nights ago.
Does he live anywhere near Potter's hotel?
No, but he paid him off. However, his wife still found out about his extracurricular activities, so he's willing to charge him with extortion.
Nice.
Martel just spent half an hour bending my ear. British consulate want a progress report. They seem to be more interested in recovering Jeremy Potter's cell phone than who actually killed him.
Which means they probably knew about his secret affair the whole time.
The update is the man that we have in custody probably did not do it.
I'm not sure that's exactly what they're looking for.
There's some other.
Mrs. Walton.
I don't understand what's going on here. Why did you take my son? Do I need to get a lawyer?
Follow me.
I'm sure there has to be some type of mistake here. My son didn't do anything wrong.
Well, your son, at the very least, is facing extortion charges.
What do you mean extortion?
He blackmailed clients of a website that he helped create.
That website, he said he needed the job.
You know what? It is wrong what you're doing.
I'm making money.
Tom, it's not worth it.
It's money that I'm making and you're not.
Well, thank you, Miss Walton. We'll let you guys consult with your lawyer.
I don't feel sorry for those men.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I mean, you know, of course they didn't deserve to die. It's not what I meant.
I gotta take this.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Toby, how would you like to go see an indie play tomorrow night?
Play?
Yeah, it's actors on a stage and they're saying stuff.
No, I know what a play is. I just was wondering what I did to piss you off.
I need a favor.
This ought to be good.
Okay, look, Sandy wants to go to the opening night of her friend's play, but I'm going to this car show tomorrow night.
You know, I'd rather go to the car show, to be honest.
No, I'm taking Sandy's dad, but I didn't want to leave Sandy hanging high and dry.
And you want me to go to a play, an indie play, with your girlfriend?
When you put it that way, yes.
So Sandy's cool with you blowing her off to hang out with her dad?
She knows I'm trying to score points with her old man.
All right. You owe me. Huge.
Huge. A huge solid.
Yeah, are you sure that Sandy's cool with this, really?
Yes. What did I just say? Yes, she's cool with it.
All right. Just text me the information.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I will right now. Bye.
If Tom's not our guy, we still have a killer on the loose. Is there anything suspicious?
Well, I'm tracking the half dozen guys whose profiles most closely resemble those of our victims.
I got a bad feeling about this. Can you shut it down?
The whole site? I mean, yeah, I have the program that Tom wrote to subvert the site security, but...
Our killer's using the agency to target victims, and we're letting it happen.
But if we shut down the whole site, how are we supposed to... There's someone else in the system, at admin level.
What are they doing? Has to be tonight. He's watching them make a date.
They're gone.
Can you track them?
I got an IP. It's the same place. It's coming from Tom Walton's.
Isn't Tom still in custody? Get Toby. So who else has access to your Wi-Fi?
No one. It's secure.
Someone hacked into the agency's website from your IP address.
Okay, well, maybe someone's spoofed the IP. Maybe someone's setting me up. I don't know. I've been here.
Who else has access? Someone in the building? A friend? Another programmer?
Oh my God. Mom, the codes. You did it.
It's your mother, isn't it? She knows how to breach the agency's security. She knows the codes.
She taught me everything that I know.
Your mother's a programmer.
Before her breakdown, yeah, but she couldn't get work doing it anymore.
Tell Deb focuses on the mother.
Please, sir, you have to leave her out of this. It's not her fault. He left us with nothing. She doesn't know what she's doing. Please, leave her alone. She didn't mean it.
Deb. Okay, where are we with Kay Walton?
I'm tracking her through registries of outpatient psychiatric programs. She was diagnosed with bipolar disorder over a decade ago. It looks like she's currently employed by a cleaning company that has contracts with most of the major hotels in the city.
Tom was 3 years old when her husband left her. She was traumatized.
Yeah, there were alleged incidents of violent outbursts, but no arrests. I did find a picture of her ex-husband. And he looks a lot like our victims.
Looks like she has unfinished business with the ex.
A lot of innocent guys are paying for it. So she works for a cleaning company. She has access to any of the hotel rooms they service.
Yeah, and it looks like they have a contract with the Starlight Hotel.
Kay Walton is planning her next attack tonight.
Now we know where.
And when.
I almost can't believe I'm doing this.
Is this your first time? Yeah. It's okay. It's mine too.
Really? Can I just say that?
Well, it took a while to find someone I'd be comfortable with.
Here we are.
Mr. Channing? I think you could say you just got lucky.
IIB. Let's talk.
Too much. Back for another go?
It's not gonna happen this time, Kay.
Put your weapon down now.
Drop it!
Please, put the knife down. No one has to get hurt.
We know what you've been through.
You don't know what I've been through. You don't know anything. They deserved it.
Your husband cheated on you.
He left me for her. He left our son.
You can't punish these men for what your ex-husband did. You're gonna put their families through the same thing that you and Tom went through. You gotta end this, Kay.
It would have been our 20th wedding anniversary.
Get down.
Thank you.
Go home to your family.
All right. $20. I know what you're thinking.
I still owe you $20 from last time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah? You think I'm that predictable?
Yes, on certain issues, yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. You were thinking that Trevor did not learn his lesson tonight, that he's just gonna go onto another cheating website and find himself a new Yvette, that a leopard doesn't change his spots.
You are very wrong, Logan.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. I'm thinking the exact opposite. I think Trevor's gonna go home tonight. He's gonna kiss his children, and he's gonna vow to never make the same mistake again.
No, this does not sound like you. You're trying to win the bet. Do you need to borrow money from me?
Look, I know I can be predictable. I know I'm not really a go-with-the-flow kind of girl, and I like control.
I never knew that about you.
Well, maybe it's time for me to change.
You're gonna make a great mother. Serious. Doesn't mean you don't owe me $20.
Our team just recovered Jeremy Potter's cell phone from Kay's apartment. MI6 were relieved to find out that none of the files were compromised.
What happens to Kay Walton?
She'll undergo full psychiatric evaluation.
What about her son?
Well, we still have to figure out how many people he actually extorted.
Well, somehow I don't think too many of them are gonna come forward.
That's why we have subpoenas.
Any more security breaches?
No. The site hired a new firm to plug the holes.
Is my profile still on?
The requests keep piling in. You wanna take a look?
I'm single. Wouldn't be cheating. Where's the fun?
Shut it down. Good job today.
That really was so good.
Panko crusted. Who knew? Thought I'd try something new.
Are you sure you don't have to pay the club tonight?
Yeah. Told him to call if there's some sort of catastrophe, but otherwise, tonight is all about us.
You really are amazing, you know that?
It's just panko, babe. Like, honestly, they said it was amazing.
I'm sorry for making you wait.
Don't.
No. You deserve an answer.
When the time is right, Mitch.
I'm ready.
Now?
If you're ready.
I'm ready.
Oz, we're here.
Come on in.
Cleaned up a bit here.
Hi.
Hey, Bill, Bill, this is my good friend Toby. Toby, Bill.
Hey, Toby.
Yeah.
You're taking my daughter to the play?
Actually, there's been a bit of a change of plans. Toby's gonna come with you to the car show. Yeah.
Oh, why?
Well, I know you're only in town for a short amount of time, and I really wanted to get to know you better, but I actually told Sandy that I would go to this play with her tonight In fact, I promised, so
Oz, you really don't.
I actually do. I'm sorry, Bill. I can't go with you to the show.
I think you're making a good choice.
You do?
I do.
Oh, okay.
The only way you're gonna impress me is if you treat my daughter right.
Oh, great. Look at that. All right. Great, Bill. Thank you. Thank you.
So, Toby.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oz's a good friend of yours?
Yeah, I've known him a long time.
Good. I want to hear all about him.
Yeah, I've got some stories. You guys have fun at the indie play.
Toby, actually, could you just hang on just for a second before you go? Toby. That's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be. It's not like he has any dirt on me or anything.
Fine.